Good morning, children. In the last class, we were learning about the relative refractive index. Relative refractive index is defined as the ratio of the speed of the light in the first medium to the speed of the light in the second medium. That is, n2 by n1 is equal to speed of light in the first medium by the speed of light in the second medium, children. And next, children, we learned that, okay, that is refractive index is inversely proportional to its velocity. That means here when the refractive index is increased, velocity is decreased, children. When the refractive index is decreased, the velocity is increased. Okay. Therefore, here comparison of the speed of light in first one medium to the another medium is called as a relative refractive index. And in the same way, we learned the laws of refraction, children. Laws of refraction. What are the laws of refraction, children? The laws of refraction are here incident ray, normal, refracted ray lie in the same plane. Incident ray, normal, refracted ray lie in the same plane. And here the ratio of the sine of angle of incidence to the sine of angle of refraction, okay, it is which is also called as the Snell's law, children. Okay, which is also called as the Snell's law. Okay, children. Right. Okay, in this, see here, children, already, okay, incident ray, normal, refracted ray lie in the same plane. Second one is that the ratio of n2 by n1 is equal to sin I by sin r. Okay, sin I by sin r, which is also called as the Snell's law. It is called as a Snell's law. Snell's law. Okay, children. This is called as a Snell's law. Okay, that is here n2 by n1 is equal to sin I by sin r, whereas I is the angle of incidence. I is the angle of incidence, children, and here r is the angle of refraction. Okay, I is the angle of incidence and r is the angle of refraction. Therefore, here sin I by sin r, we are finding we are finding of I and r, children. We are finding the sin I as well as the sin r, children. Okay, that means we should find the trigonometric ratio of the sin I. Normally, in a 10th class, you will be learning about the trigonometric ratios, children. Okay, in that you will be learning about the sin I as well as the sin r, children. Okay, and here finding out the sin I and sin r. Okay, for that, children, we are having of an activity. Okay, for learning of this one, we are having the activity, children. What is that activity? Okay, just I'll explain, children. See here, children, for this you should take a semicircular glass slab. This is called as a semicircular glass slab, children. Semicircular, that is half circle. Okay, children, we should take a semicircular glass slab. Okay, children, to do this activity we should take a semicircular glass slab. Okay, semicircular, it is a semicircular glass slab. Okay, actually we should do the activity, children. After taking the semicircular glass slab, children, after taking this semicircular glass slab, first we should take this semicircular glass slab and you should draw the outline of it, children. Draw the outline of it. Okay, after drawing the outline of it, you should write the by using the protractor. Okay, and here down also we should write, children. Two sides. Okay, and after drawing like this, you should indicate the markings, children, by using the protractor. Here 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 up to 90 children. Here also again 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 like that up to 90 children. Here also again up to 90 here. Here also up to 90. That means here all the 10s are concentrated over here children. 90 is in the opposite direction. Okay. Now after drawing, writing all this, after indicating all the values over here, the readings, you should place the semicircular glass slab children. All this you should write it, you should make it on a white sheet children, white sheet. Okay. Then you should take a laser light. Okay, normally you know about the laser light, and you should allow the laser light to pass through this one, to the glass slab, and you should incident it. That means here when we incident on the 90 degrees children, straight like this. Okay, that means there won't be deviation. But when you keep the light ray over here again we will be having children. Here 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 like that we are having 70 children. Okay, 80. If you are incidenting at 80, we will get the refraction takes place children. Refraction takes place, and here the light ray, it won't be straight. Somewhere it will be like this. It will be like this. Okay, it won't be straight. It will be in the different direction, children. Therefore, that gives the refraction of light. Therefore, for different angles, angles, we will be getting the different refraction, children. And here, all these you should make a note, children. Okay, all these we should make a note, children. Here, all these you should make a note in a tabular form. That is, okay. Should take the value of I. Take the value of I. I value you should note down. What is I value? If it is 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 like. For the respective I value, you should take the refracted angle R value. Then you should find the sin I, children. Sin I we should find. Next sin R we should find. Next sin I by sin R. Sin I by sin R. Okay, that is N2 by N. Okay, children. Like this you should make a note of it. Here in the textbook it is given, children. Okay. Here lab activity. The lab activity whatever here is given. Here, children. Obtaining a relation between angle of incidence and angle of refraction, children. Here a plank. Plank means a wooden cardboard. A white chart, a protractor, a scale, small black painted plank. That means small black painted plank means small wooden piece. A semicircular glass disc, already I showed you, nearly 2 cm thickness, and pencil and a laser light, children. You should make a note like this. See here, children. 10, 20. I have taken from here 10, 20. Here 10, 20, 30, 40, 80, 90. Again here 10, 20, 30, 40, 80, 90. 10, 20, 30, 40, 80, 90. 10, 20, 30, 40, 80, 90. Like this, you should make a note of it, children. Here you can see. Here 10, 20, 30, 40 up to 90. Here also 10, 20 up to 30, 90. Here 10, 20 up to 90. 10, 20 up to 90, children. Okay. And here take a wooden plank which is covered with a white chart. If you read this, you can understand, children. Okay. Still, if you find any difficulty, okay, like this the refraction takes place, children. Okay, like this the refraction takes place. At last you should make a note of all this: I value, R value, sin I value, sin R value, and sin I by sin R value, children. Okay, normally we will get the this is the relationship between the angle of incidence and angle of the refraction, children. Okay, okay, right. This is the ratio equal to refractive index of a glass. This whatever the sin I and sin R value we will get, it will be equal to the what refractive index of the glass, children. Okay, right. The remaining we will be learning in the next class, children. Thank you. Have a nice day.